Shadow of Doom DLC is now live for Marvel Ultimate Alliance free, and if you've been following the channel, you know that when a content update drops, you're going to be getting a lot of videos as well. Now, we've already done a preview of all the cutscenes for the Shadow of Doom story mode, but I'm now going to do some what are essentially beginner's guides light, because the beginner's guides take a good few days to do, and I want to actually get out some footage on the new characters that we've got unlocked here. So the first one we've got unlocked is Dr. Doom. Now, in order to unlock him, I finished the story mode on Mighty. Not quite sure if you play through it in Friendly if you will unlock, but if you want to get him for certain, then finish that on Mighty, and it really is easy enough. It only took me about half an hour or so as I was just running through the majority of it. And I will say very quickly, make sure to have Colossus in your team, because there's a ton of lasers that are a complete pain in the butt, and Colossus can just work through them. But we've got a first impressions video here anyway, so what we'll be covering is we'll have a very quick look at his abilities. His stats, I've not actually broke them down and put them into the spreadsheet yet. We'll save that for the beginner's guide video. We'll check out his abilities, and then we'll go into some gameplay. Now, when I show off each of the 5 new characters, I'll do the same gameplay, and I'll actually time it, that way we can get an idea how quickly they actually clear it. But looking at the abilities here, tag wise at least for Dr. Doom, he has energy across all of the abilities, so that's really pretty awesome, and it means you'll be able to push his damage numbers way up by itemizing specifically for that. And then we've got shock in there as well, but that's only on 2 of the abilities. Hero trait wise is flight. Now let's actually look at the abilities more in depth tooltip wise before we actually jump into the gameplay. First ability we have then is Loyal Servant. So this one here summons Doombots to a location to zap foes with electricity, and you can hold it down to aim. So this is essentially like a summon type skill. It is pretty basic, but I do like that they've tried to drop that in there. We then have Unmatched Might, which is your beam attack. So there's a character I'm going to look at later on, one of the newer characters this could work exceptionally well with, but I'm not going to spoil it just yet. But this here, you fire the beam ahead of him. If Doombots are present, they fire as well, and you can hold to continue attacking. So use Loyal Servant, and then you can follow up with this particular skill here. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but generally beam attacks don't. You want to use them to proc ricochet. We have Spark of Genius next. This is actually very similar to Spider-Gwen when she throws out all her webs. They come out really quick, and there's a wide cone effect as well. So with these, fire electrically charged bullets ahead of him. If Doombots are present, they fire them as well, so that's really nice, and you press repeatedly to continue attacking. Finally, we've got Supreme Glory, a move you see on quite a lot of characters. It's a short range trash cleaning skill. So this one here, you blast stored energy in all directions to attack the surroundings. If Doombots are present, then they explode as well. Now, he doesn't look like the type of character that's there for burning down stagger gauges or anything like that, because if we actually look at the stagger rating and all these skills, it's really pretty low, but it looks like he will be able to absolutely destroy trash, and hopefully once bosses have their stagger gauge broken down, he can then destroy them as well. But that's abilities. Let me show you off the actual animations for them, and then from there we'll then do the gameplay where we try and take down one of the Infinity Trials, and we'll time how quickly we can do it in. We'll have a quick look at the abilities here then, because when we do the gameplay in a moment it'll be too manic to actually really properly talk about them. But we've got the light attack first here. You can see if you hit it 3 times, you've got the finisher there where he slams the ground. Then got the heavy attack, so it looks like he teleports almost. If we jump up, we always get an attack. Fires out some rockets there. These moves are always quite hard to actually aim, so I don't normally see a great deal of value in them. Looking at the abilities, we've got casting your summon. Here we go, and you can see we can actually choose where we want it to go. It's actually stayed out there for a decent amount of time. Some other times I think it goes pretty quick, but yeah, it's a good few seconds it stays out for. Now we're going to show off the other abilities, and then in a second we'll show off the other abilities actually alongside the summons. Now why is that summon not disappearing? That's interesting. Curious why that's staying as long as it is. It's pretty good, but don't know why it was staying as long as that there. I'll need to figure that out. But the next ability we have here is your beam. So that looks pretty awesome there. It's a move we really did need. And then we've got all the bullets he fires out through the fingers. So you can aim this here, and you just need to keep pressing the button to fire them off. And then we have his short range AoE burst. So there that is there. Now if we call in a summon, we'll call it in over here. We'll then move to the beam. You can see he's got a self synergy with the beam. That's amazing. That's really, really good. I like that a lot. The look of it as well is awesome, but it's just great that he's got that self synergy there. And then we'll call in another one. There we go. Drop him down there. And then there we go. You can see the ricochet attack as well. And I imagine that will be a self synergy as well. We'll find out once we actually use it in game. You'll be able to see the difference in colour if it is a self synergy. Now his ultimate I've not seen yet, but we will see it for the first time when we're doing through the gameplay. And it's a Wakandan stage I normally farm for XP. This is the one I'm going to run through with each of the brand new characters, and we'll time it and just see how effective they are from a damage perspective. But there we go anyway, let's just zoom in here a little bit. There we go, looks pretty awesome. Let's now jump into the gameplay. Alright, here we go for some proper gameplay here now. It will take me a moment to actually get used to them as well. There you go, yeah, you can see it as a synergy attack due to the difference in colour of the damage numbers. They changed to yellow there. We'll see in a second if we actually get a synergy attack. If we drop down the Doombot, let's drop them down there, and then let's cast these. Yep, that's a synergy attack as well there, so that's really nice. Now in regards to the ISO I've got on the characters, it's actually hard to do the commentary and try and beat it quickly at the same time, but in regards to the ISO that I've got on characters here, I've just put on the full energy to get as much energy as possible for spamming their skills, and I'll do that on all the characters so they're all kind of starting from the same area. Let's call in another one of these bots here. Looks like they don't do a lot of damage on their own, so you're really wanting to use them from the synergy perspective. We're getting closer to using the ultimate here, so we can see how that goes. Should look pretty awesome, I imagine. Let's just jump up and try firing off the missiles here. They go in different directions. Ah, I think they actually did. Looks like these missiles, to an extent, may be heat-seeking. Yeah, they are. That's amazing. That's pretty cool. I do like what they've done with them for sure. Here's our beam attack here. So summon stays for a while then. That's really good. Oh, this is sweet. Here we go. Let's go over here. Cast the ultimate. Yeah, that's pretty nice there. Slamming down at the end. Once again, another one of these. Seems the most effective is going for this actually. Summon and then the beam. That seems to work really nice. Let's just fire off these as well though. Right in the middle of them. Use my heavy attack actually to go in the middle, teleport in, and then fire this off. You can spam it pretty quick as well. Here we've got the extreme attack available again. Got to spin the camera around for it. Up to 147 enemies. Let's get this beam again. This seems to be the one that's been really effective. And then once again, you really want to drop down the Doombots by the look of it. That's how you get your most of your damage there. Go for the Doombot and the beam once again in the middle there. 170, we're almost there. Have we gotten our ultimate? No, not yet. It seems fun to play anyway, definitely. Some characters you can kind of tell quite quickly how you're going to get on with them. And I do really appreciate that they've tried to build summons in some way, because the game's not really set up to allow summons, but what they've done, the interactions, is nice. He's using his magic, he's using his technology, he's using his summons. That's what Doom should do. So that was awesome. So let's actually see, time wise now, 3:24. Now I've done something similar to this when let's see, it was the what one is it? The Halloween content, the one that had Blade and Morbius and so on. I've done something very similar. I think the times are around about 4.5 minutes. So this does seem pretty quick, but I'll compare it to the other characters. But that is Doctor Doom, so let me know what you think of him if you've unlocked them in the comments below. If you've not, let me know what you think of him from this particular video. This is the first impressions video that I'm doing, 4 more to go. If you want to see any changes in the format, do let me know. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all again soon.